Hello everyone, in today's video I will be showing you how to make party jollof rice for 130 people. So if you are interested to see how I made this, please stay tuned and keep watching. Before we start, I will not forget to appreciate my returning subscribers, my amazing viewers. May God bless you guys. Each time I upload a new video, you guys are there watching this video. I really do appreciate you guys. And if today is your first time, please subscribe to my channel, share this video to your loved ones, and when you subscribe, turn on your notification bell on so that you can be able to notify each time a new video comes up in this channel. I will really appreciate it. Thank you so much and God bless you. Let's get started, guys. Over here is 20 kilo of rice. We are making a very large quantity of rice. So the next is tomatoes I'm going to use. Here is tomato paste. This tomatoes is very nice for jollof rice. So the other one, the bottle one, is tomato puree. I'm using 14 tomatoes. It's very delicious, guys. So the next is red bell pepper, scotch bonnet pepper, and onions. So over here is the seasoning I'm going to use. I have nut seasoning, I have nut cube, I have some curry powder, nutmeg, turmeric, paprika, and nutmeg. So you can as well use any type of seasoning you want, any type of seasoning you have at home. So the next is bay leaf, garlic, and ginger. So next is vegetable oil. Next is salt, 500 grams of butter. Here is the meat. I'm using turkey meat. You can as well use chicken or any type of meat you want. It's already washed and cleaned. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and season the meat. I'll be adding some diced onions and ginger and garlic chopped. I'll be adding the seasoning, nutmeg, curry powder, turmeric, and the curry powder. I'll be adding the nut seasoning, nut cube. Once I add it, I'll be adding 1 scotch bonnet pepper and bay leaf. To that, I'll be adding a little bit of salt. Remember that all this seasoning adds salt inside, so be careful while adding salt. Do not add too much salt on your meat or on your rice. So I'll go ahead and mix it with my hand. You can as well mix it any type you want. Once I'm done with that, I'll cover the meat to allow the meat to marinate for 4 hours. While the meat is marinating, I'll go ahead and blend the red bell pepper, scotch bonnet pepper, onions, ginger, and garlic. Once I blend it, then I'll go ahead and pour it in the tomatoes, and I will allow the tomatoes to steam until the water dries up. While I'm steaming the tomatoes, I steam the tomatoes so that it will be easy for me while making the stew. It will not take long. So the tomatoes has been steaming for 10 minutes now and is already done. So the next, I'll go ahead and stir the tomatoes. Always stir the tomatoes so that it won't get burned. So here is the meat. This after 4 hours. It's time to cook the meat. So the meat has been cooking for 5 to 10 minutes now. I'll go ahead and stir the meat and add some water. I will add water so that we are going to use the stock of the meat to cook the rice. Wow, this after 15 minutes the meat has been cooking and is properly cooked and soft. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the meat from the water and start frying. Do not overcook the meat because we are still going to fry the meat. While cooking the party jollof rice, do not overcook the meat. Once you overcook the meat, while frying, the meat will pieces and scatter inside the oil, and you wouldn't like that. Here is the stock meat. So it's time to fry the meat. In a cooking pot, I'll be adding vegetable oil. Once the oil is hot, I'll throw some onions and carrots. Once I throw the onions and carrots, I will add the meat. I will add the meat and I will stir it. I'm going to fry the meat until the meat came out golden brown. Wow, this is the perfect color we are looking for the meat. The meat is perfectly fried and it came out golden brown. So I will go ahead and remove the meat from the oil and start frying the second batch. So keep watching. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video to your loved ones. Maybe it can help someone out there. If you find this video interesting, give it a thumbs up. Share it to your loved ones. So I'll be adding the second one. I will continue this process until I finish all the meat. I fry all the meat. So the next is time to fry the stew. So I'll be in a cooking pot. I'll be adding the oil we use to fry the meat. I'll be adding some oil. I did not add much oil because the meat stock had some oil, and I'm going to add butter in jollof rice, in that rice. So the next I'll be adding the seasoning. Once I add all the seasoning, I'll be adding the tomato puree. The tomatoes we steam earlier. I'll be adding the tomatoes. Once I add the tomatoes, I'll stir it and add the tomato paste. You can as well fry your tomato paste, but I choose to use this method because sometimes when you fry the tomato paste, the stew will become brown and dark. So I decided to use this method, and this method is very, very nice and very, very sweet, guys. It's very, very good. So I'll add the tomato paste and I will stir everything together. So I'll be adding this nut seasoning cube. I added too much nut seasoning in the while steaming the meat, so I don't want to add too much in the stew. So I'll be adding salt on it. Do not add much salt while cooking party jollof rice because all the seasoning, Maggi cube, everything, the seasoning has salt. Everything has salt. So be careful while adding salt. Make sure you stir the tomatoes time to time. So it's time to mix the rice. I'm using big pots now, not the pots we use to cook the stew. I'm using very large big pots now. So I added the stew, some of the stew. Then I added the parboiled rice. I've already parboiled this rice. I did not show the video why I parboiled this rice when I parboiled it. So I parboiled the rice. Then I'll add the rice and use my hand to mix everything together. Make sure you mix everything together. Make sure you properly mix it, because once you did not mix it, some of the part of the rice will be white, some will be brown. So make sure you mix it very well. So I will be covering with a parchment paper and cover the pot to cover the rice to cook. So while the rice is cooking, make sure you always turn the rice. Do not allow the rice to dry up before you turn it. If not, that rice will get burned. The rice will get burned, okay? Make sure you always turning the rice, mixing them together, stirring it every time, down and then, until the rice is properly cooked. So the rice is not yet cooked, it's not yet done. I will cover it and allow it to cook very, very well. So here is the rice. It's time to add some onions. So I'll be adding onions. Once I add the onions, I will combine it with the rice. I'll mix it together and add the butter. I added 1.5 butter. The because I have another pot of rice. I added 1.5. And while cooking party rice, do not overcook the party rice. Do not overcook the party rice, so that the party rice will not get sour, it will not get too soft. It will be okay, just in between. So once I add the butter, I'll cover it again to allow it to cook at least for 5 minutes, and it's done. This is after 5 minutes. Wow, oh my god, I wish you are here to smell the aroma of this rice, this party rice. It smells so good. Oh my god, oh my god, wow, this rice, it smells so good and it's so delicious, guys. It's so delicious. We are making this rice for child dedication. This rice is for child dedication, and also we are also cooking for wedding and the naming ceremony, birthday party. So name it, everything, all the rice. We are cooking for wedding, we are cooking for naming ceremony, we are cooking for birthday party and the child dedication. So you can contact me in my email. You can send me an email. I will get back to you, okay? Trust me, this rice is so delicious, guys. It's so sweet. We have come to the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learn 1 or 2 things. If you do, share this video to your loved ones. Share it to your family and friends. I will really do appreciate it if you do so. Thank you and God bless you. I will love to see you guys in my next video. Remain blessed and stay safe. Bye.